Okay, hey guys, it's PSL here, and welcome to my 200 subscriber special video. And I just want to say a massive thanks to all of you for getting me to 200 subscribers, because the subscriber growth, especially over kind of the last week, has been insane. I honestly, I know I got a shout out from Niran, but apart from that, I really don't know where this subscriber growth has gone from, really, because it just shot up in the past kind of like 4 or 5 days, really. It's just shot up, and I really don't know where, but anyway, I'm really grateful for all of you guys that have come to the channel and subscribed. And some of you newer ones may not know that I did a channel update not too long ago where I asked people what I should do for 200 subscribers when I got there. And I got one suggestion, and it was a shame because I was kind of hoping I'd get one, you know, a non-F1 game. I was thinking Simpsons Hit and Run or James Bond Nightfire, you know, or any brilliant PS2 game. I was thinking of doing something like that, but apparently not, because the only suggestion I got was do a collab with F1 Games PlayStation, and as we know, F1 Games PlayStation, as the name suggests, only plays F1 games on PlayStation. So that's what we did. We were on F1 2010, sprint mode lobbies, just me and him. I was going to add some AI, but I honestly couldn't work out how. But it's me and him, sprint mode lobbies, best of 5, and let's just see how it goes. So let's head on to the first race. Okay, so here we are for the first race. It's around Hockenheim. Dave is in the Caterham. I am in the Virgin Racing or Marussia or whatever you want to call it. I suppose technically it would have been a Virgin Racing back in 2010, and we're at Hockenheim for the epic battle between me and Dave, and no AI because I couldn't work out how to add them. And the lights are going out and we are off, and we're going to pile into the first corner, obviously a very treacherous first corner at Hockenheim. And can we make a move on Dave? We go in. What a waste of bloody time. What a waste of time. And we'll have a reaction from Dave now, I guess.
Where are you, Mr. Rules? Where are you? Catch up now, catch up.
Yeah, we got a reaction from Dave. There will be a lot more of them in this series. Well, especially in the later races, we do get a lot of reactions from Dave, because I wasn't able to live com this at the time. I was planning to, but I couldn't. And I don't think Dave has Skype, or at least last I heard he didn't, or whatever. But the point is he just hit me up the Japsy. Is that a correct word? I do not know. Back to my story. Dave spun out. He's miles off. But anyway, yeah, back to my story. He wasn't able to live com because apparently he doesn't have Skype or something. I wasn't able to live com at the time anyway. But Dave was on the PSN chat, and I was recording him and all of his reactions, including his reaction as to when he lost. Actually, no, there wasn't a reaction as to when he lost, but that's the point. Dave was commentating live at the time. I'm including this in. I'm post-commentating, which I wasn't planning to do, but anyway, let's get away from that. It's 1-0 to me in this best of 5 tournament. Okay, so here we are, we fade into the second race, and this time I'm starting in first in a Renault, Dave is starting in second in a mighty McLaren Mercedes, and the lights are going out, and here we go. And obviously this is another treacherous corner. Let's see if I can actually get around this first corner without spinning out this time. Beautiful. Dave tries to make a move down the inside, and I knew he was going to do that. And I cut back, and we're going up the hill towards the second turn, or is this the third turn? And Dave hits us. I'm going to be honest, that was entirely my fault. I'm slowing down here. If you want to know the real reason, I was turning down the volume on my TV. That's why. So basically that's why I'd slowed down, but it makes the race more interesting. Anyway, we'll catch up to Dave through the treacherous, is this turn 7, 8 and 9, I think it might be. Anyway, that's the infamous, just sheer left-hand turn. And we caught up to Dave through that, and we both went, well, I think Dave went a bit slow and I went a bit wide. But anyway, we're going down onto the back straight. Well, I say back straight, it's got a corner in it, but it's a flat-out corner, so in my mind it's a back out, it's a, what am I saying? It's the straight. Break into this corner, I'd run really wide, Dave ran a bit wide, and really, I've got a lot of catching up to do in one lap. And we'll skip back on to pretty much the same point in the third lap, the third final lap. Dave has run wide and we're going onto the back straight and I have got the run on him, surely. Yes, and I've just got past him. We're just side by side, literally, at this point. And I cannot see him. No, he's come up. He's coming right next to me. Well, he's just ahead now. And I'm going to try and make a move. And I've gone off.
Mr. Rules! You fell into my trap.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I suppose I did fall into his trap. He tried to make it look like I can make a move. And I got a bit too hot into that turn. And just went straight off. Locked up, went straight off. And Dave's got me there. I mean, nothing I can say. I got a trophy because it's the first time I've ever played online on F1 2010 ever. And it's 1-1 in this tournament now. Okay, and here we are for the third race around, well, it looks like Kuala Lumpur. And now, if I haven't said this already, please do not take this racing seriously. It's just a joke. And we got a joke coming up from Dave now.
Oh, second again. Fantastic. What car am I in now? I can't see it. What is it? Is it the McLaren again? Oh, yes. It's too dark in this garage. It's too dark. I can't see.
Well, that was insightful from Dave there. Apparently it's too dark in the McLaren garage. And as I say, do not take this racing seriously. And we're going to... well, the lights are going to go out now for the third non-serious race in this free race tournament. And here I am in the BMW Sauber with Dave in the McLaren just behind. And we're going to head hot right into the first corner. And I've locked up and... what? This is becoming a joke, my driving. An absolute joke.
That's a right-hand turn, the rules there. Right-hand turn, not left. Oh, I can't stop driving now. I'm laughing too much. Oh, I'm done.
Well, you know what, that does not matter because we're coming hot. We're going to come up to the second to last corner at the end of the first lap. And well, we were catching up, but we just binned it again. And my driving's a joke. I mean, I hadn't played this game for the first time in at least 2 months, maybe 2 or 3 months. And as I say, this wasn't a serious racing tournament anyway. And now Dave's going to give us some advice.
Hey, Matt. Feather in the throttle, Mr. Rules. Feather in the throttle.
Well, you know, thanks to the advice, and now, you know, after I fucked up about, well, twice already in this race alone. But it doesn't matter because we're catching up to Dave. We are right behind him now. And we're going to come into the tricky double right-hander.
Oh, contact! Contact, sir! Contact!
Yeah, well done. You know, there was contact, and that was entirely my fault. Now we're coming down to this corner.
Coming down the inside, Mr. Rules. Coming down the inside.
You know what, Dave may as well just commentate for me, to be honest. But yeah, well, I mean, I left the room for him because I was going to do the switchback, which I'm pretty certain it's not the first time I've done that this tournament. But we're actually ahead amazingly. I don't know, Dave must have run into some problems himself because well, what's happened?
Oh my goodness gracious me! I've pinned it! I've pinned it into Mr. Rules! Oh my goodness! I've gone halfway to China! Where's Mr. Rules? Oh, he's gone! Oh, that's it, Dave. You've lost it now.
You know what? I think that might be right because he told me to feather the throttle. I start to feather the throttle, and I don't know what happens there. Just run.
I've spun, Mr. Rules. It's disastrous scenes here at I can't remember where we are, but it's disastrous scenes. I have spun. It's going to be 2-1 now.
Well, I mean, I was going to say he spoke too soon, but indeed it actually is 2-1 at the end of the third race. What can I say, really?
Beaten by a Sauber. I will never live down the shame. Never live it down, Mr. Rules.
And indeed it is 2-1 after being at Malaysia.
Right, let's see if we can make it 2-all. Script.
You know what? I can actually assure you that Well, I mean, at least I wasn't scripting it. I mean, I was just literally crap. It may actually look like I'm scripting, but I wasn't. I think Dave might well have been at some point, but we come around the first corner, and amazingly, I haven't actually binned it coming around the first corner. The absolute miracles are happening in Abu Dhabi, in the HRT, the Hispania Racing Team car, and we're now right behind Dave, you know, as per, and we lasted a few corners longer than normal, to be honest.
I know what happened, Mr. Rules. It was the low sunlight pulling your eyes, didn't it? I know.
See, Dave is literally just making up my own excuses. I don't really have an excuse. It was just ran right into the back of him.
Oh, look, a drive-through. I'll have a Big Mac and a large fries and a Diet Coke, please. Thank you very much, my good man. Very nice indeed.
See, that is how you do scripting. You don't need red flags, realistic damage mods, spinning out on purpose. You do not need that to script. You just need a random McDonald's drive-through in Abu Dhabi and...
Oh dear, I can't quite hit the throttle while I'm eating my Big Mac. It's not at full throttle, unfortunately. Here we go then.
Well, it's just...
Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness gracious me, where'd that come from?
You know what, Dave's scripting is just kind of just getting in the way of my own commentary, to be perfectly honest now.
Are you driving a HRT? Are you driving my car, sir? How dare you drive? That's my car. No, you get out of my car, sir. That's mine. That's mine. My HRT. Get out of my HRT. It's coming down your inside, Mr. Wool. Oh my goodness, I may have slightly overshot that. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Just, that is brilliant live commentating there, just, you know, and I really do not know what to say. This race has gone to hell.
My HRT, my HRT. Oh, a little bit wide today.
Do you know what? I was so lucky not to spin it then. I mean, Dave ran wide, came back onto the track, damn nearly lost it then.
Oh yes, it's a superior performance. Oh my goodness. Oh no! It's disaster! It's disaster on the last bend! Oh my! But he crosses the line! It all went ping-pong. But it's okay. We're now 2-all. Script. It's all or nothing now, Mr. Rules, on the last round.
You know what? All or nothing it definitely is. It's 2-2 now, going into the final round.
Oh, Catalonia. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not very good in Spain, Mr. Rules.
You know, that's brilliant news from my perspective. Dave not being good at Catalonia, that is all I want to hear.
Okay, here we go. I can hear the Terminator music going now, Mr. Wills. Okay, enough now, enough.
You know what? Dave gave me the idea to put in the Terminator music. I definitely wasn't planning to. I've never done it in a video before, but now Terminator music, and it is, I suppose, quite fitting, as I'm in the Virgin Racing car again. You know, it worked out well for me before. I mean, wasn't it in the first race I was in the Virgin Racing car and I won? And Dave is in the very British Williams, obviously not quite as good as Williams was around Silverstone a few days ago, but the Virgin Racing has put up a very good fight to the Williams. Now, I'll brake very early there, see if I can try and get him in the second part of that corner, and I just completely mucked it up big time. Because, well, just... Dave says he can't do Catalonia, neither can I, although I do dive it up the inside. Do not make the move. We've actually got genuinely good, well, at the minute, this is shaping up to be actually very good racing from both of us. It's going to be clean. It's going to be good racing, because obviously this is the decider round in the 5-race tournament, as I'm hanging it around the outside, and he's still there. I think he might still be there. No, he's just got out ahead. But obviously now I've got the outside line and he's got the inside line once again. And I've cut across in front of him, to be honest. I think that was my fault.
Oh, it's calamitous. There's contact. There's contact. Oh my god, my wing's off. My wing's off. And I'm still ahead of Mr. Rules. But I've got no wing. Oh my goodness. How am I going to complete the lap with that? No wing. Oh, it's okay. It's only on cosmetic. Thank goodness for that.
Yep, you know what? He certainly got lucky. I think it was actually me who caused that crash, to be honest. I think I did cut in front of him. But anyway, we're going around the outside of Dave, and it looks like we might well have made this move stick. We seem to be further in front of him than we were on the previous lap, and indeed we actually are quite a way ahead of him. But now we cut in a few corners, and just we're coming around, and we've lost it. We binned it in the final round.
Oh, Mr. Rules! Oh my god, there must be horrible concussive injuries from that. And it's the last lap. Oh my goodness, Mr. Rules! Are you still there?
You know what? Just why do I even bother playing this game if I'm just going to bin it?
Oh, I've gone terribly wide. It's terribly wide into that corner.
I mean, scripting or not, I honestly do not know whether that was scripting. You can ask F1 Games PlayStation whether that was scripting. It probably was, but as long as I don't bin it for about, you know, the 1000th time in this video, we can come around the final chicane, not the final corner, the final chicane, and we're going to come around the last corner now, and we're just going to slow down, you know, just to try and tease Dave, but we still just about crossed the line in front of him, and that is a fantastic race win, and an end to the 200 sub special now. Obviously, I've reached over 200 subscribers, and the person who featured with me, great YouTuber friend, and rival in this case, F1 Games PlayStation, or Dave. He's a fantastic YouTuber. I honestly do not know why or how he hasn't reached 200 subscribers yet. I think he's about 170. He's at about 170, but honestly, he needs to get to 200. So be sure to subscribe to him. It's a massive thank you for me for getting me to 200 subscribers, and I'll see you for F1 2015 content in just a few days.